all important earnings will come out tomorrow. Three nifty companies. SBI will be the big one, HDFC Limited and ITC. Let's start with SBI first. Poonam, what will Street anticipate?
Well, it's likely to be a better quarter for State Bank of India. The profits are seen at 4,000 crore versus the loss of close to around 4,800 crore in the same quarter last year, and versus a profit of 800 odd crore on a sequential basis. The profits would be, of course, led by an NII growth of close to around 7%. Operating profit growth is seen at nearly around 13%, and provisions, although may still remain fairly elevated, we possibly may see some amount of moderation on the provisions on a quarter-on-quarter basis. Margins more or less are likely to remain largely stable for SBI. Expect higher treasury income as well as income from return of accounts to be in fact aiding the overall operating profits as well. GNPAs may come off optically on account of high write-offs, but slippages would be an important factor to be watched out for, because last quarter did see slippages close to around 7,500 odd crore. Will this trend decline or not is the key thing to be watched out for. And of course, the management commentary on the pending resolutions of the steel assets as well as the power assets which are under NCLT would be fairly important. Loan growth is seen at 12 to 15%. Deposit growth is likely to be lower than loan growth, seen at 7 to 8 odd percent. So watch out for the management commentary again in terms of what's happening on the deposit growth front. Update on capital raising would be fairly important to be watched out for. Besides, of course, the entire NCLT resolution, the view in terms of DHFL and SR Steel cases, the resolution out there, exposure to the recent stressed corporates would be important, and of course the entire trends in terms of the NPAs. In fact, if we're looking at the stock is trading close to around 1.1x FY21 price to book. So yes, good valuations there, but will we see higher incremental stress on account of the ongoing stress in the economy? The commentary on that would be fairly important. But as of now, a better quarter for State Bank of India.
Poonam, what to expect from HDFC Limited?
For HDFC Limited, likely to see strong profit growth, but this would be largely on the back of the stake sale in Group Finance during Q1. In fact, if ET poll pegs the profit at 3040 crore, which is a growth of close to around 39%, led by an NII growth of close to around 15 to 16 odd percent, and an operating profit growth of nearly around 43%. HDFC would be gaining close to around 1900 crore just out of the stake sale in Group Finance in Q1, and adjusted for the stake sale in Group Finance as well as for the dividend income, we should be seeing the adjusted profit, in fact, to degrow this time. In fact, the margins also may remain more or less stable with a slight downward bias. HDFC has just started cutting the lending rate, so we should be watching out for the management commentary there. We should also be seeing more or less stable asset quality, but again, developer loan segment NPA trends as well as the NPA trends in the retail loan book would be fairly important, because most of the managements have sounded off quite a bit of caution going ahead, both in the developer as well as the retail loan segment. Q1 dividend income is going to be lower, just around 1 odd crore versus the 586 crore YOY. Loan growth is seen to be fairly good, but still some amount of moderation is seen in the range of 13 to 15%, primarily led by retail loan growth of close to around 17 odd percent. Watch out for the management commentary, of course, in terms of the entire NPA trends, in terms of would we see growth moderation going ahead, and of course the performance of subsidiaries for them.
Okay.